got to have your writing implements.
Yep,
So
I've
you
got
have,
that here.
because I want you guys, my new switch thing is that I'm going to try and leave more time for questions.
Oh.
So you've got to have questions
Yeah.
so that we can help all of the people watching on the YouTubes.
Okay.
I got 17 views on my last video.
I saw your last, one of your last thing was like 40 views, like really soon after you did.
Yeah, so I was like, hey, it's really exciting.
Seeing you.
So yes. I'm like, my audience is the worldwide. People in England are watching me. And Africa actually too, I think. Cool. Okay. I'm gonna write it on the board because I don't actually have it on site. So, welcome everyone to Winning, not with the black marker though. Let's try a green one.
So are you videoing?
Yep. Winning through discouragement. Now, I'm really excited for this one. One, because this has been a very discouraging month. So I've got lots of material. Two, I had really fun with the wordplay. Because the initial title of this course was actually Winning Against Discouragement. But I realized something really important. You don't win when you fight against discouragement. You win when you go through discouragement. And so I'm going to teach you in this class the different techniques that you will need to use in order to win by going through discouragement and getting to success on the other side. And I've got an awesome audience right here. They're gonna ask lots of good questions. And I also will be answering comments on this video. So once it's posted, feel free to put comments down below so that I can answer your questions later. Another something that I'd like to write on the board to start is something that actually a dear friend of mine shared with me just this morning. And it is this quote, that success is when opportunity meets preparation. We sort of live in this world. Okay, I need to actually, when opportunity meets preparation. There we go. We live in a world where we tend to think that if we do what we're supposed to do, then we are automatically going to get what it is that we wanted because we did what we were supposed to do. I blame standardized testing for this because we've trained an entire generation that if you get this answer right, and if you do this way, then you get the right answer and you get what you want. The thing is when we actually go for our goals, life doesn't happen this way. You go for your goal,
in the way.
you make your effort, you go forward, and then you discover that stuff comes up. And this stuff sometimes feels a whole lot like that. You're moving forward, you think you're making great progress. In my case, I post a video. I had 93 people see one of my videos this week. I was very excited. Come on in. That's just fine. So we're making good progress. We're like, okay, full steam ahead. And then all of a sudden you crunch into this wall. And you're like, no. Now sometimes this wall can be discouragement. Sometimes this wall is a relationship seems to go a little weird on you, and all of a sudden you're really frustrated, you're really aggravated, you're really grumpy, and you're feeling very negative towards pretty much everybody in your life and your situation. Sometimes this wall that appears can be just feeling overwhelmed, that your capacity is not great enough, is not big enough to match all the stuff that's coming into your life. Because what we don't realize is that what we want is, there's a fan over there. And it's not that I really want the fan, but we're just going to use this as an example. So let's say that I want this fan in my life. What is keeping me from having that fan already? Well, because I just walked over here, there's about 6 steps needed for me to get over to that fan. And until I'm willing to make those steps, I can't have a fan. Well, the same thing happens with everything else in our life. That, let's say I want a YouTube channel with 1,000 subscribers. how come that hasn't happened yet? Well, one, I need more content so more people know who I am and know what I do, and that I can meet a greater variety of people. Let's say I want a goal of going to bed every night at 10:15. Guys, I know, I'm pretty sure that I shared this 2 classes ago, which was 2 months ago. Still have not figured that out, but I'm getting closer. Because ultimately what it comes down to is, what do I want more? Do I want to keep doing all the things I'm doing late at night, or do I want sleep more? So what is the thing that's coming up that is keeping me from getting what I want? So I want you guys to take a minute, and I want to invite you to write down something that you want, and kind of just think about different things that you want, and then underneath write down why you think it is you don't have it yet. Do we have a little bit of a list? Okay. I'll let you all percolate on that a little bit more and ponder as we go.
Okay.
So for me, my goal, my dream, if you will, is to become a world-renowned coach. Now, in order to be, because I have a story that I tell myself every morning while I'm looking at my vision board, and one of those dreams is I'm gonna have people in Japan calling me to mentor with me. That's pretty world-renowned, like east meets west right there, guys. So my goal is to be a world-renowned coach and mentor. So why am I not there yet? Do not give me a snarky answer, because the snarky answer is because you started this 4 months ago and it takes time. I know. But there are some things that have come up in this process of me wanting to become a world-renowned coach. Now, yes, that feels really big, so the wall feels really big. We could also do maybe a smaller goal and have like 100 subscribers on YouTube. The answers are actually about the same, interestingly enough. Because as we go and we reach to this goal, stuff comes up. Now, what we as the human race do not understand is that this wall is not actually blocking us from our goal. This wall is actually come up to show us what it is that we need to have our goal. Either what it is that we need to gain, or what it is that we need to let go of to make the steps to become a world-renowned coach, 100 subscribers on YouTube, get an A on a math test, whatever it is. When discouragement rears its ugly head, what it's actually telling us is you don't have enough knowledge yet. You need to study more. You need to understand marketing better. You need to understand how to reach out to people better. It's saying you aren't patient enough yet. If you actually want to be able to be a world-renowned coach, you've got to be patient. You've got to have grit. You've got to persevere and be willing to keep moving forward, no matter what obstacle comes in your path. So if I'm feeling impatient and frustrated, that's my mind, that's the universe, that's my higher power telling me, P.S., you're not patient enough for this yet. I need to be more recognized, so I need to keep putting myself out there. There are little voices in my head that are telling me you'll never be good enough, you'll never be able to accomplish this thing that you want, you are never going to make it. Because that is my subconscious saying, with the current programs we have right now, you're self-conscious about yourself. You don't want to have people see you on camera. You don't want to actually share what's in your mind because you'll think people will reject you. All of those things are basically telling me that it is worthwhile for me to put myself out there. I do look great, and I need to be more confident in myself. And me being vulnerable only gets me closer to my goals. And so being willing to hit this wall and go, what did this wall just tell me? And then the last one is just pure negativity. It doesn't matter, maybe you want to go on more dates. Maybe you want to be more comfortable with people. And so negative voices keep coming up telling you it'll never happen. It's because in your current state, with the current programs, with the current synapses, okay, don't make fun of my brain. We're gonna try. Not my brain, but my drawn brain. So I have specific pathways that work and do different things. Let me give you an example.